Good morning and welcome. Welcome to CSL Greater Boston. I'm Reverend Gina and I am blessed to be here with you this morning. And it is exciting today. We have a wonderful person that is going to be giving a message for us for the first time. You know her well because she is the practitioner that has been steadfast with us every week and just such a gift. And Sonia Harte is going to be giving the message today. And our message today is a beautiful one. It is on personalizing the infinite. What a wonderful reminder that we have. But before we get into that, I just wanted to just mention a little bit about our beloved community. For those of you that may be watching for the first time, to let you know a little bit about us, our vision at CSL Greater Boston is that we are an inclusive community based on love and acceptance that is healing presence for all through joyful connection, activities, and education. Our mission is that we are a spiritual community that lovingly embraces all races, ages, abilities, genders, and the celebration of diversity through the practice of the science of mind teachings and principles for the betterment of each individual and the oneness of all. And our purpose, we bring about positive change within individuals and the world by teaching and embodying the science of mind teachings and principles and carrying them out into the world. And for those of you that are not familiar with science of mind, just know that it is a beautiful culmination of philosophy, religion, and science, where we come together and just know a truth that is provable, that is absolutely a joyful gift. And I am so excited to share that with you today. So before we get into our invocation and everything, I just want to share with you this beautiful song. This month, we have been talking about, personalizing. Today is personalizing the infinite, but we have been in this place of self-care and knowing that how to do that and why we're doing that and new ways of doing that because the infinite is living within each one of us. And as we do that, it increases our access to all the good within us. That is our birthright, our true makeup. And that includes joy. So this beautiful song by Claudia Carawa is actually called Joy Rising.
Feeling in the air, so rare that you can't deny. when a new idea's born. It's there in the room when you wake on Christmas morn. It's happiness squared times ecstasy. It's a moment of unity. I believe that we are finally here, standing at the crossroads of a new frontier. Realization of heaven here and now, awakening through the dream that escaped us somehow. Joy rising, 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 joy rising. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo! Can you feel it? Oh, the joy rising. Keep lifting it up.
Joy rising. And you can't help but feel joy rising as you listen to that song. Absolutely. I am so happy that, we are here in this place and time where everything is at our fingertips. This morning we ran a little late, and I'm sorry for those that were waiting to get onto our message, but we had a little bit of technical difficulty. And the gift is we figured out a way around even that, knowing that spirit is in this place and knowing that all is well. Let's just pray and know, grounding and centering this time together. Taking a breath and knowing that there is only one power, one presence, one love, one life, and it is right here, right now. It is that joy that is rising within each one. I celebrate this time together, knowing that it is joyful, it is loving, it is the wonder of spirit in motion. I know that everything moves fluidly, easily, joyfully, that everyone that needs it receives this message clearly, that all is a joyful experience. I celebrate Sonia knowing that her message is perfect, that it is easy to communicate through whatever means necessary. Spirit finds a way. And knowing just as that is this morning, it's in every aspect of life. So I open this time together, knowing that it is sacred, knowing that it is the beloved sharing with the beloved. I celebrate it joyfully. I say amen and blessed be. And so it is. So I have a reading for us today, and it's a little bit different. It's actually from Louise Hay and the beginning of You Can Heal Your Life. And I love Louise Hay. I love what she shares and how the mind body connection truly is there. That we are controlling in ways that we don't realize it. And so often it's unconscious. So let's make it conscious. So this is right from the beginning of the book, and she says, some points of my philosophy. We are each responsible for all of our experiences. Every thought we think is creating our future. The point of power is always in the present moment. Everyone suffers from self-hatred and guilt. The bottom line for everyone is, I'm not good enough. It's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. We create every so-called illness in our body. Resentment, criticism, and guilt are the most damaging patterns. Releasing resentment will dissolve even cancer. We must release the past and forgive everyone. We must be willing to begin to learn to love ourselves. Self-approval and self-acceptance in the now are the keys to positive change. When we really love ourselves, everything in our life, and I'm going to read that last line again. When we really love ourselves, everything in our life, and so it is. So again, today has been, it is our final week in our month of coming to this place of self-care. And it's so important that we remember we get choices. We get to decide and how we treat each other and also how others treat us. And this time that we come together weekly and all the other different types of programs and whatever it is that you use to feed your soul. Remember that these are all of those also part of that self-care. We are physical bodies, and having human experiences, but we really are the soul within, and that is infinite. So it's important that we care for ourselves in amazing ways. So it's about remembering who and whose we are always. And this, before we get into our message today, we have one more song that I'm going to share. And it's Eddie Watkins Jr. I am the place God shows up. So as you hear these words, really allow them to settle in. That wherever you go, whatever you're doing, remember that you are the place that Spirit is showing up.
Am I strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Will I have enough to do the things I need to do to take care of myself? Will I have the health of mind and body to live a life of grace and wholeness? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. am the place. You are the place. We are the place where God shows up. I am the place. You are the place.
And knowing, yes, each one is the place where God shows up. Knowing that divine in, through, and as you is the gift to the world. And this woman that I'm going to introduce has been a gift to CSL Greater Boston. I put out on our email list that I was, as a, we are growing, and we are, in this place of knowing that everything we need is attracted. And I put on a list that looking for some practitioner help. And within hours, this woman came in, and it has been a gift to our community ever since. Knowing that Spirit sends you just the right people at just the right time. Sonia Harte is a practitioner that has done so much for CSL Greater Boston. She visions with us every Monday. She's in our Sacred Conversations on Thursday and does so much. She's also the head of the teaching chapter that's being opened in Barbados. It's in its final stages, and it's exciting to see what is yet to come. She works with Home Office on several different boards, from the visioning team to many different areas, and she's an amazing woman. And today, the topic, which I'm very excited about, is personalizing the infinite. So if you'll help me welcome our beloved Sonia Harte. Welcome, Sonia. We had to go in different ways, but we got you here no matter what.
That's correct. Good morning, Reverend Dina, and good morning, And then I'll turn you over to Reverend Jean.
Thank you so much, Sonia. What a lovely message. I especially love the action takeaway that, be patient with ourselves, embracing our authenticity and taking inspired action. It's really, thank you. Those are those things that we can do, that just loving ourselves where we are and knowing that it's exactly who we're supposed to be. So thank you. Thank you so much for this beautiful message. And we're going to see you in a few minutes for our closing prayer. So thank you for this.
You are so welcome. Thank you.
So with that wonderful message, knowing, all is well, and that each one of us as that individualized expression of spirit, it's just about knowing that and allowing ourselves to cultivate that which we choose to see in our lives. So what a beautiful message. Thank you, Sonia. And we are at that time where we're going to talk about our sacred giving. If you've received, as a result of this message, if you've received, know that in the law of circulation, giving activates receiving. Know that, what you give allows us to do and be in the world at CSL Greater Boston. So know you can go to PayPal, and we also have in the wherever you're watching this, on the bottom, there's that information. There's links for PayPal as well as Venmo. And if you need something other than that, know that you can reach out to us. CSLBoston.org has information as well. Our sacred giving affirmation, if you can say it with me: divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I circulate. So thank you for that. Thank you for being here and being part of our success. Remember that we vision every Monday, that on our newsletters, again at csl.org, you can go to it has our information. Visioning every Monday at noon. It helps us stay in step with what Spirit chooses, as Spirit helps individualize CSL Greater Boston to attract the beautiful, beloved community that we are. And also know that we have our Thursday Sacred Circle at 7, and every week is a different spiritual leader. There's a different discussion leader and a different topic, but it is always a beautiful and sacred conversation. So it's so important that we remember that this is something that we can do to come together, to be with like-hearted individuals, to let ourselves think a little bit more deeply on different topics. And SOAR is going to be August 8th through 11th. If you have not gotten your tickets, it's in a cinema in California. There are still some available. I encourage you, get them soon, because absolutely they extended early bird, but it's for the discount, but it is almost over. And I'd love to share our affirmation for this week. And I encourage you to say this out loud with me. I allow the love and grace of Spirit to manifest through me, as me, and in me today and always. Let's say that one more time. I allow the love and grace of Spirit to manifest through me, as me, and in me today and always. So just breathe that in and know that, yes, it's a conscious choice. And as we know that, and as we make that commitment to ourselves to remember who and whose I am, and the power that is behind that, and how it's up to us to nurture that, I am going to bring Sonia back in to do our affirmative prayer. Thank you, Sonia. Here you go. And so it is. Thank you so much. What a gift it is to have you here in this in this role today. Thank you for giving the message. Beautiful. Thank you, Sonia.
Thank you, Reverend Gina. Thank you, CSL Greater Boston, and everyone who's listening right here, right now, in this infinite moment.
Thank you. So, as we listen to our final song and as we go into the rest of our beautiful Sunday, I invite you to just be in that place. Remember that self-care is not it's not an optional thing. It is mandatory. If we're going to be who we're meant to be in the world, if we're going to take that inspired action and live that purpose-filled life, give yourself permission to let go of all that doesn't serve and embrace that which does. You are an individualized expression. You get to choose. Make sure you're choosing consciously. Our final song today is a fun one, a wonderful song that I love. Gary Lynn Floyd's Love Be With You. So this week, may you remember that spirit is you, always with you, always accessible, that the infinite power is within you, knowing that love is with you. Blessings and love and gratitude for joining us today. Namaste.
Right, so this blessing is for you, and you can sing it along too. Love be with you, peace enfold you, spirit lift you, breathe it in. Truth come through you, may good flow to you, and let joy renew you till we meet again. Love be with you. Ooh, love be with you. Ooh, love be with you. Ooh, love be with you. Yeah. All together, hand in hand, we see the light, we take a stand, and we are changing. A whole new life for you and me. Take your past and set it free. Share this blessing. Love be with you. Peace enfold you. Spirit lift you. Breathe it in. Truth come through you. May good flow to you. And let joy renew you till we meet again. Love be with you. Love be with you. Ooh, love be with you. Ooh, love be with you. Love be with you. Peace enfold you. Spirit lift you. Breathe it in. Truth come through you. Make good flow to you. And let joy renew you till we meet again. Love be with you. Ooh, love be with you. Ooh, love be with you. Ooh, love be with you. Do one acapella. Love be with you. Peace enfold you. Spirit lift you, breathe it in. Truth come through you, may good flow to you, and let joy renew you till we meet again. Love be with